All right, guys, this is podcast number 6, right? Yeah, number 6. As you can see, my twin brother Casey's not next to me. So we got the handsome Jeff Miller.
Got.heem.cards.
And then George, 101 documentary. So today we're going to talk a little bit about some card shows that me and George have been traveling to. We've been to pretty much all the bigger shows in the last 6 months. Other than that, there's some big controversy around fucking mystery packs. George got a lot to say about that. We're also going to talk a little bit about the Fanatics news. I haven't even really spoken on it yet. It's kind of shitty. I don't really know what's going to happen. If you see my post on Instagram, go check that out. I'll put it on here too, so you guys can take a peek. And then we're going to talk about some other players who you like. This guy's a big Ohtani guy. I don't know.
Anthony Volpe.
Boba Shet.
This is the biggest Boba Shet fan in the world.
Boba Shet.
Everyone who watches the videos knows you because of that.
Of course, they know. They know because they know what's real is real. Boba Shet is the fucking best shortstop in MLB.
I just gave you the stats on why.
Well, Tatis says 16 more homers than the guy. Tatis is an outfielder. He don't play shortstop no more. He's an outfielder.
This guy's crazy.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Well, I'm just giving facts.
Oh,
But it's all right, Georgie.
This guy's crazy.
We're gonna open this, Georgie, today.
Yeah, we're gonna open some Topps Chrome
Topps
Jumbo.
Chrome Jumbo.
I love Topps Chrome. It kind of reminds me of last year. Jeff was at the opening day. Frankie wasn't because he was I don't know. He's a little bitch.
And what happened, Frankie? You weren't opening day?
I started working here only a month after.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he did.
Hopefully you'll make it this year, Frankie.
I don't know. I might get fired in a few weeks.
Who said
Well,
that?
it's only 1 week away. It's a couple of days, so
Nah.
if you get fired in a few weeks, we don't care.
But last year when we opened, remember Topps Chrome and Leaf Certified were the two best sellers. Remember the one dude that opened one, pulled a Robert and a bunch of other shit in the same box?
Yeah.
It was sick.
That was crazy. So this year,
We're
it's
gonna
kind of 1 year later, you see 21, drop. So it's kind of crazy. Been around
It's
for a
nice.
year now.
Topps Chrome is a nice product.
But
You
I
like
think
Topps Chrome, George?
I prefer the Bowman first, but Topps Chrome's a staple,
Yeah.
and it's it's never going anywhere.
Yeah, it's better than flagship shit. So
But speaking of Topps, Fanatics taking the license away from Topps baseball, taking away the license from Panini, basketball and football in 5 years. So Topps, I think it's 2 years. They lose the right to produce license cards, but they still have the MLBPA. So odds are they're gonna keep around their products, but they're not gonna be able to put them in the Major League uniform, which is what the MLBPA produces. So if you look at the back of cards now, in the last couple of years, you realize it says MLBPA on the back of most of them. They used to not do that, but now it's a big deal because the players stand up for themselves. The players want to make money. All the power to them. But I think it's gonna hurt.
So when do you think the last product is going to be? What year? 2023? 23 will be the last Topps?
Yeah, we're just talking about baseball right now. We'll get into football and basketball, but I
It's going
think
to turn into what Panini does with the baseball now, where you don't have the logos on the uniforms.
Correct.
It ruins the whole product.
It does. It ruins everything.
It ruins
But
everything.
will Fanatics buy out Topps and get the licenses to use their product?
But I don't know
That's
if
the
they
question.
could use the name Topps, though.
Don't need to, but they could if it could be Fanatics by Topps, Topps by Fanatics.
Mhm.
Right,
They could buy the same, they could buy this product and just slap Fanatics on it.
Gotcha.
It'll be the same thing, but it's
So it's going to
Topps
be,
gonna
instead
get-
of a Topps Chrome, it's going to be Fanatics Chrome.
look at the Fanatics exclusives like Prism stuff,
Right.
and Optic. I really don't get the point. I don't get why there's value there. Obviously, it's a little more limited, but
But maybe
Yeah.
that they were leading into this direction, knowing that Fanatics was gonna,
Could be.
take them out.
shout out Michael Rubin. Guy's a legend now.
Oh, he's a fuck.
Anything he touches
That guy
turns
fucks.
to fucking That guy definitely fucks.
That guy definitely fucks.
I don't know. The main thing I was thinking about is that I had issue with. If you read my post, is what's going to happen to distributors, card shops, and then how are the consumers going to get it? So right now it seems like consumers are going to be able to get things directly. And I had a lot of people comment on the post saying, "Oh, fuck the card shops! It's about time we're able to get something at retail." Well, here's the thing: we were able to get stuff at Walmart and shit, and this shit got mainstream. It blew up. But if it becomes something to where Fanatics is going direct to the consumers online, who's to say that people don't run bots again? How are they gonna, put something against that? There are still going to be people who are getting massive amounts of this shit, regardless if it's limited or not. And people just don't seem to understand that. Yeah. Another thing I want to say is people are never going to be pleased. No one is ever going to. Not everyone's ever going to be pleased 100%. So what I think is Fanatics needs to keep shops in the loop because they already have, hard body stores. You can go to Fanatics, whatever, go to their stores. But what you can't do is go to Fanatics and buy cards. So eventually they'll have cards in there, but taking away card shops are where, and, that's where you go to get educated.
Right.
We're the people teaching you about all this stuff. You go to Fanatics, you're going to have some guy working there to make, $15 an hour. Could give a shit about sports cards. He's just there in a retail setting.
Right.
That's what I think. So.
Well, it's no different than the sneaker world where people obviously, you see the same couple dozen guys always winning the shoes.
Exactly.
It's going to turn into the same thing with the product. But it should leave, in my opinion, the shops will always have a place because not everybody's going to be able to get the product. But are you going to be able to get the product? It's becoming the new question.
Yeah, are they going to distribute it more to the LCSs? Or
so you got to look at it now and compare it to how Topps and Panini goes about business. So I'm still not direct with either Topps or Panini. I get nothing from any distributors. And it kind of sucks because I've been open a year now. I can't get through to Topps. I've talked to people there, but, they got to do what they got to do. I was told no right before. This is a week before Fanatics. I found out the news about Fanatics, basically getting the license. So I feel like Topps kind of internally knew something was coming. Panini, just good fucking luck. You're not going to get in touch with anyone from Panini.
No, and I think Panini overplayed their hand where they could have probably, savored their reputation and name by, just like the LaMelo Ball stuff that happened this year, all redemption type of stuff with the Kobe Bryant stuff last year. Now, there's a lot of shady shit that goes on. And look, kudos to them for making, the big bucks that they do reel in. But you got to think of the consumer every now and then. Because without the consumer, we don't have the product being bought at the clip it buys that. So, I would say my best assumption here and my greatest fear would be that Fanatics turns this back into what the 90s offered in the junk wax era. Overproduction. That would be my greatest fear. Fanatics coming in, they take control, they could overprint everything, and this could be running as long as, we keep it in a very limited way.
So let me ask you this question. Do you think that now that Fanatics is taking over, that whatever Topps Chrome and whatever Topps and everything that they're buying out is going to be more valuable?
Yeah.
It's so it's good for people to realize that
Compared
they should hold on, they should hold what they look at vintage. You think vintage will go up now?
Well, vintage just continue to go up because think about it. They're not making this shit no more.
I know. Well, vintage Topps.
Harder and harder to find.
That particular product now, vintage, being that it's Topps, might double or triple instead of just going up gradually. Because of Fanatics.
I would have to think, boxes from, even if they sound expensive at $4,000 or $5,000 for a Trout box, if you really believe in Mike Trout, that box is a $50,000 box.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I'm an Ohtani guy. You can get a case of his stuff for maybe $10,000, $12,000. You hold that long term.
You're getting it $100,000.
Correct. But it to me it ruins the fun of it because we look forward to certain products.
Well, you know what? A lot of people are going to start doing that. They're going to start buying these cases and keeping them sealed. But then again, too, you're going to lose out on redemptions because they'll be expired. So you got to make sure that the product you're buying, if you're buying a particular player, like say Mike Trout or Ohtani, you got to understand that if that's a redemption,
way I look at it is with Joe Burrow being a redemption last year, with LaMelo Ball being a redemption this year.
Yeah, you'll lose on that.
Who was the redemption last year? Ja out of basketball in one of the products. So you can't buy product like that long term because they expire.
Exactly.
And then you're going to be fucked.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely
There's so many,
but that's a good thing. People should know that if this is the way Fanatics is going to take things to the next level, then cases should be bought and held.
But what are so the whole thing with Fanatics is they have no infrastructure with sports cards. I'm assuming they've looked into it. There's no way they haven't. So what exactly does it cost to get a sports cards factory up and running? The two biggest sports cards factories in the United States are in Texas. They're actually almost across the street from the show in Dallas, which is actually Allen, Texas. So what's crazy is, if that factory isn't making Topps and Panini cards anymore, they make both, by the way. They make both companies' cards in one spot. So if they're not making any of them anymore, Fanatics would go right there.
Yeah, I would assume they slide right in. If not, they go into the Asian market where, the Vietnamese market, where you could make things for a lot cheaper.
And not to sound fucked up, but we all know American made's better.
Well,
That's a fact.
We can all say that and believe that, but the guys who run these big major corporations,
They
they've
know
got the
that.
power of the dollar.
Yeah, but what's the quality of the paper that the card's going to be on? Too?
They're gonna compare it to what they make those
You know?
the Asia exclusives from,
Yeah.
where they print that stuff overseas. People don't realize Prism Choice
Yeah.
is an Asia exclusive.
Yeah,
product. It's
absolutely.
not made in this country,
Mhm.
and people rip the shit out of that.
And it's probably 1% of people know that.
But no, I think they know that.
Yeah,
But,
you'd be surprised. There's
but
a lot of
you would have to think
motherfuckers.
if they compare the quality of those cards, they compare the quality of
You
those
know, I
cards,
just stay in
they'll
facts.
do that
Go
if it's going to cost a tenth of the price.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's no loyalty to anything besides the power of the dollar.
That's true. I don't know. I just feel like Fanatics is going to change a lot of like how we go about the game right now. I think a lot of people are going to drop. It's going to be a lot of new entry, but I just feel like the way that we get our cards is going to be different. And Fanatics also wants to go into grading. So how are you going to make and grade cards? That's
You know what? That's going to be a little bit
seems like fucking
suspect
conflict
if you
of
ask
interest.
me.
Yeah,
that's,
conflict of interest.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think if we're going to get on that topic, I think there's a lot of monopolizing that goes on in this industry, and it's
That's my post.
Yeah.
I think people as of and again if you got the money to play with,
It's like Nate
buy
Turner.
Nat Turner, right?
Yeah, Nat Turner.
He owns
PSA.
PSA, right?
And,
what did he-
and he's a huge collector, so
no, but let me tell you, what did he also buy a couple months ago or a month and a half ago?
Right.
He bought Golden Auctions. Look, what's next? Is he going to buy Fanatics? Is he going to be? Is he in on Fanatics and we don't know about it?
he probably
But
is. Wants to stay low key
And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you do things the right way, and the clean way, I think you'd be in a good position. But I think this is a big monopolizing industry, and I think big money makes more money. And the more the more wood you have, the more you can return here.
That was definitely the point of my post. Is I think Fanatics can easily create a monopoly in sports cards, and there's literally no one to stop them. There's no regulations on this. What are you going to do? I've heard people sign NDAs and non-compete in an industry that has no regulations. The fuck are you going to do?
Right. Again, the hope is they just do the right thing and they take things in a light that won't fuck what we have here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love this shit, So, like, I look forward to ripping Prison football, Prison basketball, Select. Like, what are these new products going to be called? Like, what are we looking forward to? What's the next NT? What's the flawless of Fanatics? Is it all going to be this?
It's definitely going to be exciting to see.
But is it though?
I mean, come on.
You got to realize we're talking about a brand new market. We don't know the true values of cards.
We don't know what they're going to look like.
Right. We don't know what they're going to look like. We don't know the quality of them. How are they going to grade?
Yeah. Are they going to be the same size? Are they going to be smaller? Are they going to be bigger?
Well, I don't know about that.
I mean, look at Bowman. Bowman
Right.
back in the day is bigger. The
I-
card is bigger.
I just think there's a
Yeah,
lot of unknown.
Smaller too.
Smaller, bigger. I mean,
The unknown is crazy right
yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. And that's what's happening right now. And a lot of people, I think, are panicking because of it. I mean, you see a lot of, I personally see a lot of stuff going on that it's mind-boggling how people are just attacking and just buying and buying and buying and just holding and holding and holding.
Well, I'm very bullish on this market. I think long term, if you buy in the right players and products,
It depends on the players.
right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you can get hurt with a Tom Brady card. I don't think you can get hurt with
LeBron.
LeBron,
You can't.
Patrick Mahomes. He's a much younger
Yeah, but
player,
but
but
Mahomes is headed for the Hall of Fame. I mean, we all know that. Unless, I mean, even if
Could
he,
be the GOAT.
absolutely,
right. That's
I
what it
mean,
lines up to be.
like, he's only got 6 more Super Bowls to catch up, but that's besides the point.
Nah, I get it. I don't know.
I don't know.
So,
Makes me think a lot about, so forget Fanatics for a second, but like card shows, like how is that going to change what we see at shows? We've been to a ton of shows in the last 6 months.
can I just chime in? I don't think, as far as card shows, it's going to be much of a difference.
But have you been to shows?
I've been to shows.
You go around to like.
Yeah. I
You-
see what people have, what they're doing. I follow people. I see their content. But as far as cards and purchasing and making money and flipping or
Yeah, but you think
holding-
about it, a lot of the new people I see at card shows are ripping the shit that they're getting for retail. Like, they're getting their retail Topps Chrome Blasters, the retail Prism Blasters, they're ripping it.
I wasn't.
And
talking-
I know, but what I'm saying is they're selling shit that is accessible to them. If Fanatics switches up and becomes less accessible to people, what the fuck are they going to be selling?
Yeah.
Because once they sell their stuff, that's the thing with people.
Well, you're going by wax.
I'm
right?
not even wax. I'm not even
Yeah.
talking about wax. I'm
Right.
talking wax turns into cards. Wax
Right.
turns into single cards. Without wax, there's no single cards.
No, I get it.
That's
I
the
get it,
point.
I get it.
So these people that are opening all this retail, and that's what they're essentially selling on the table. Because I've noticed a lot at local shows in Jersey. You'll go to someone's table. They'll have a lot of, base cards, some color retail parallels. If you're fucking red ices, pink ices, orange lasers, green cats, whatever the fuck you want to call them, zebras, elephant print, hippo print, all that stuff, right? And then they'll have a couple cards that are numbered. The rest will be base cards. Your inserts. That's what they have.
Right.
That's what a majority of these local shows have come to. And even in Tampa, I saw a few tables like that. It's hard to... It's easy to tell how someone got in it, when they got in it, and what they have into it.
Right.
That's how they get their product. So my point here is, Chef, if I can't get this anymore, it becomes twice as hard to get this. Does that not eliminate some people from the hobby?
Well, absolutely, and that's what I was trying to say. What I was trying to get at is like you said, well, is it going to change it? As far as going to shows, people who actually deal with the vintage and deal with modern and dealing with
but it's going to get harder and harder to get, is my point.
Exactly.
You're going to
and that's going to
the
weave
young
out.
generation that
Correct.
creates the income.
So if you don't have somebody like George from 101 Documentary or Santiago Sports that are in it, that have it and can produce the product, then the people who can't, they're going to be weeded out. And unfortunately, I don't think it will hurt the market. I think what it's going to do is it's going to just put better product in the market.
Like a kid like Frank the Tank, what is he going to do?
He's going to stay home and fucking...
but it's a good point, because you got to realize...
Frankie's 16. He works hard for his money,
yeah,
right?
and unfortunately, a 16-year-old, somebody that does work hard for the money, if he's not getting it where he's able to get it now, eventually he's not going to be able to get it at all.
Frankie, what do you think about that?
I also think there's...
Speak up.
I mean, it definitely eliminates a lot of people because,
Louder.
There's 16-year-olds that don't have jobs, and, they do this and they rely on, either their parents, but the 16-year-olds that do, that they work, they're making maybe $10 to $15 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a few hours a day, It adds up, and people work hard for that, a week period. Maybe a select box is maybe not even a quarter of that,
Mm-hmm.
These box prices are just rising by the day. So, there's a lot of factors that go into it, but it definitely will eliminate most of the younger
See, we need kids like Frank the Tank in the hobby. That's why. Frank the Tank gets it. He's been working here. He started here October last year, and his collection's grown tenfold. Granted, he only keeps 20 cards in his PC at a time. He's had the same 1-on-1 Aaron Rodgers auto for fucking 3 years now.
And actually, also, so everybody knows, he's been trying to sell that and flip it for the past year. He still
Yeah,
hasn't.
he still hasn't. I don't understand.
Maybe September 11th.
He actually sold it. But
you guys, you
sold
sold
it months ago.
all right. Congratulations, Frankie. It's about
Well,
time.
Frankie. My point is, kids like Frankie, he was into cards before it was cool, but he ended up, evolving over his time here. He moved into higher cards. He realized, I got to get this cheap shit to move on up. It's all about making plays. Frankie makes plays, not on the soccer field, but with the sports cards.
You see, me personally, I've been collecting since late 70s, early 80s, and to be honest with you, this whole hobby thing gave me so much anxiety that I just got rid of everything, and I collect one guy. I don't want nothing to do with it. So
who's that guy?
It's Bo Bichette, just so everybody knows again. Don't forget.
Who does he play for?
That's Toronto Blue Jays.
What number is
he?
he?
He's at 11. Yeah, absolutely, he was.
He was?
Yeah, bro.
Why did his cards go down then?
His cards
He
go
plays
down.
in Toronto.
Come on,
really cares.
Come on. Is it?
Does that have anything to do with Vladdy?
He's overshadowed by
It's
Vladdy.
It's Vladdy's market up there.
But just so everybody knows, when they watch this, do me a favor and please go check Bo Bichette's numbers and compare him with any other player in the MLB that you guys think are the chase. Because at the end of the day,
What about
they're
Ohtani?
used guys. Ohtani.
Tyler. Well,
Come on, how do you feel about
Come
Ohtani?
on. He's a phenomenal player. You can't hate Ohtani.
I had something to
Come
say.
on, I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just saying.
Make it
I personally think Bo Bichette's definitely underrated.
Oh yeah,
And he
I
should
agree.
Yeah, we can all agree on that.
And he's
Sit here and
playing.
say
He's
stuff.
playing in
This guy
Flag
don't shut
Shadow.
up. This guy
Yeah, it
goes
just
on
keeps
and
going.
on.
So anyway, we're gonna open up this Topps Chrome. I can't wait to open it back.
One more thing before we go on to the Topps Chrome too.
Well, bud.
For the younger generation too, there's a lot of kids I know that they look at people that own shops and older people everybody starts somewhere. You look at these guys that the lowest value card is 10, 15 grand. You can't compare yourself to other collectors.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody 16 years old that working
Don't
10
compare.
hours an
Get
hour,
advice.
you
Learn
gotta
from
build
them.
up yourself. If you got you keep buying $20 cards, then you buy $50 cards. You work it up. That's something else I had to point out. Everybody starts somewhere.
Sound like a 32-year-old man, Frank. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna open this shit. George, give me a little spiel on Ohtani real quick though.
What's the spiel? I'm actually...
What tell me why you love him so much. Can I get a box cutter, Frank?
So back in January or February, I saw the Babe Ruth sale, and it was
Okay.
like $6 million. So my whole theory behind it was, all I need is the guy to be a tenth of as good as Babe Ruth was
Yes.
for his market to be massive. So I took a chance. His shit was dirt cheap. I bought it. I got very fortunate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Ohtani's is definitely a good.
He was a great buy before the season.
Absolutely.
If Babe Ruth sells for $6 million, I don't need the guy. Be 5% as good as Babe Ruth. And
Well,
we'll
he's
make him
already a better pitcher than Babe Ruth. So
I'm not going to get into that whole spiel, like everybody argues with me. I say this all the time, and I'll make this known, right? Babe Ruth played against plumbers, electricians, guys who had to work in the off-season to make money and support a family. This guy Ohtani plays against some of the most premier athletes in the history of the game.
Babe Ruth should have won in the Hall of Fame as a Red Sox. Yeah. So let's just let that be a fact, please.
Okay.
Right, Mike?
I don't even think Babe Ruth actually played baseball. I think it's a giant myth.
This is a jumbo, so we got 5 chrome autos. I've seen people pull the same 2 different players, so 3 autos of one dude and 2 of another one in the box. Verlander,
look at me pull.
Can we get a pack over here?
Oh,
Harper,
that's not Bichette.
Luis
that's-
Basabe. Gross.
He's a Detroit.
Bro, he was supposed to be good. He sucked. He was on the White Sox.
I like the color though. I think the color's the top
I'll show
shelf.
it. Oh, pink. Look at that number 2 Bauer. Oh,
that's
he
this
rapes
guy.
people.
Yeah, he
though.
rapes. He's a rapist.
Number 350.
Miguel Cabrera.
You got two rookies from the Tigers. Isaac.
Paredes.
Yeah.
Boom.
I'm not a big fan of
Joe Adele.
I'm not a big fan of this year's product either.
Andre Scrub. Literally, you pulled a fucking scrub. Andre Scrub auto. Cronenworth's like the chase in here. If I pull McKenzie, I'll be happy.
Who's McKenzie?
Tristan McKenzie, my boy.
That's your boy
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
Kuna's basically my best friend now too.
I couldn't believe how small he was.
Yeah, bro. He's
He wasn't a very tall guy.
Short? How
like
tall is he?
5'10".
Dalback.
McKenzie, there he is, my
See?
boy.
You see what it looks like now?
Shout out Tris McKenzie. I need an auto though. Ryan Mountcastle,
Auto?
fucking Prism. Nah, it's the Prism refractor. That's good. It's probably like $20. Not gonna help me make my money back. Boom. Oh! Ah, fucking garbage. Nick Nelson.
Who'd you think it was?
Garcia.
this is
Oh,
Joe
a Dell
Adele.
refractor. All right, we're against
Joe.
Ohtani.
Joe.
Nice.
If I pull a super of anyone, I'll be happy. I'll take that.
Has there been a super in the case yet?
I don't know. Not at all. Judge, Evan White, Jeff McNeil. Starling Marte, purple at a $2.99.
Brian Hayes.
I just want a nice numbered card, though, because we're not going to pull no good autos.
Not bad.
2 Yankee autos, I'll take it. Estevan Florial, blue auto.
Oh, this is cool.
That is cool.
Jacob DeGrom.
Fuck those.
This is cool too. What's we call it? Green.
Brandon Crawford.
Yeah.
Tarek
it's
Skubal.
I like this card. It's cool.
Yeah, he sucks, though.
Luis Garcia.
He had a great week. I don't know. It was Pereira.
This is cool.
Who's that?
Right. It's the
Too bad it wasn't.
That's it. No more, bro. Damn.
The last one right here. I think
Get
we
rid of a box.
already pulled all the autos. Patrick Weigel auto. Fucking, that was brutal.
Let me see this.
We got some decent cards, but got $100 back. Whatever. Can't win them all. Got a green. The best number card we got was
I pulled the best ones.
to fucking 99. Yeah, you did pull the best one.
All right, get the empty box.
This is.
Nah, Saturday. Save it for Saturday.
Is that the last box in the case?
Yeah.
You've opened the whole case? Ant-Man or LaMelo come out yet?
No.
Yeah, no,
It's
that's
it.
fine.
That's it.
I
Let's do it.
now.
Let's do
LaMelo
it.
101?
Let's do it.
It's not one-on-one, but
That hasn't been pulled yet either.
Let's do it. Get the box, Frankie.
the case has been weak. I'll tell you that.
Bring the box over here.
That's been a
I'll
weak
bring
case.
it over.
Bring it over.
That's
Put it over
actually
here.
been a shit case. So you haven't. Would you say the case hits come out? You're gonna consider
The KD Colossal.
But you're gonna open it anyway,
In case
the
it's
Neesmith.
definitely not-
right? Aren't you gonna open it anyway?
Did you
Why?
plan to open this box?
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
know what?
yourself?
We could
Saturday.
we could
Bro.
open it in peace.
Do it right now while nobody's in here.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a fucking crowd in here
Or
Saturday.
it'll go viral on the
What's
fucking
gonna
internet.
do?
No, go viral
It's
Saturday.
It's,
It will
look,
not.
Nah.
I don't know anything about this, people, but
I would rip that box. I'll split it with you right now, too.
Whoa!
Sick fuck.
he's gonna split it with you. I honestly have never seen this product ripped before, and I think
it's an epic card.
it's
circle.
gotta be.
There's an epic
It's
card.
gotta be. Come on, you got 101 Georgie. You got Got.heem Jeff. Come on, you got Frank the Tank in the house.
Local Mike.
I don't want to pressure.
Local Mike.
He knows what I would love to do with it, but listen, it's up to you. But I think.
What do you
Look,
wanna do,
here for
Frank?
me.
Yeah,
You're
rip
gonna
it now,
open it
but-
Saturday
I'm
anyway.
with him. I'll split it with him, too.
By
Unless he
yourself.
wants to rip by himself, I'll watch it.
Saturday I'll split it. I don't want to do it right now.
Why?
I want to save it for Saturday. We're gonna have a fucking crowd in here.
So it's better
Oh,
off that
we'll
we
rip
do it
something else
now.
on Saturday.
There's plenty of rip on Saturday.
Let's put it this way. Every time you've ripped it in front of a crowd, nothing's come out.
Exactly.
It's a closed quarter right here.
I've never ripped it in front of a crowd. It's like
Oh, you ripped
we
it?
ripped that football.
Exactly.
Up to you. I don't want it, but I think it's.
I
good
think
to rip
it's
it
a
now.
good idea you rip it with us, family. Let's do it.
I
It's
already.
happening now. It's
I
happening.
pulled 2 Alfred Paytons in
Oh,
one
it's
box.
happening. Hang on, I gotta do
You
this
gotta do
too.
the cut. That's all you're doing, Jeff. That's it.
You have 2 cuts left. You have the box.
Yeah,
to
you're
cut.
right. You're
I'll
right.
cut the box. You want me to cut the
Wow,
box?
take it easy.
Alright, that's it.
Oh,
Oh,
Feel
alright.
thick?
Yeah.
me and get. Let me get. I watch
Just on the sides and then that's
Take it
it.
easy. Take it easy. I'm nervous.
Guys, I'm ready to get raped. Pause.
Who's ready to get raped?
Alright,
At least it won't be
Hey,
that bad this time. It's only.
Yeah.
I was a
You're-
little nervous.
Your overhead
there.
ain't
I'm
that
not
much.
gonna lie. I'm a little nervous.
it's alright. The front's good.
First card, who cares?
Is it LeBron or
No.
Schroeder? First card. Oh, it's
No.
Schroeder. Go! Don't fucking show it. Frank! God damn it! Oh my!
Yeah? No. Just get to it.
No.
Just get to it, bro.
No. Just do one at a time.
Just get to
Yo,
it, bro.
did you see that? Did you see
It
that?
better not fucking be! I'm not playing around!
Hold on
I'm
a
not
sec.
playing
Take
around!
it easy.
Alright, easy,
Dennis
easy.
Schroeder. All right, go to the next card. Nobody cares. We got. Come on. We got a
Alright,
couple
we'll
cards.
just go.
Just go.
Just hang on.
No, that's got ink on the back of it. Here, hang on. Use the slab. Use the Miggy 101.
Come on. Let's go. What are we doing here?
Alright, Dennis Schroeder, 49.
Who the hell is that?
Dominique Wilkins.
Up there,
Wait,
up there.
USA basketball. Alright, that's cool.
What the fuck is that?
Maurice Cheeks out of 49. I did not know he played for the Knicks, Maurice Cheeks.
Guy was probably ass cheeks.
Oh.
Frank,
Frank
stop looking,
Bridges.
Frank.
I mean,
Buzz
I'm
City.
seeing it.
All right, we got the right team, but not the right player. Relax, dude. We're opening a $4,000 box. There's a boy. There's a guy. Poku Colossal out of 99.
All the Poku.
I know, but you still like it.
I think he's a player.
Far. This is my 4th box. That's cool. Marcus Smart out of 25.
It's a nice patch.
Game used. Perfect for my brother.
Frankie, stop.
Sam
looking at it.
Cassell out of
It's like that,
99. I love Sam Cassell. I always buy
The alien.
Sam Cassell cards. He's an ugly fuck, but he could ball. He was around for like 20 years.
Coaches now, too.
Stop, Jeff.
Jack Sikma. I just sold one of his autos the other day. Seattle Supersonics out of 99. Jerry West, the logo.
Logo man.
The logo, man. Jerry West out of 25. Another Neesmith. Fuck.
Shit. I thought I saw.
That's 2 Neesmiths for me.
It's not even a true RPA either.
Nope. I had the true RPA. It's at a 49. This is a sideways RPA at a
And
49.
the autograph's jacked.
No, it's not that bad. He just went up there and there.
All right, who wants to buy it on Santiago's Whatnot in about 6 minutes?
Brutal. All right, we all don't. At least we all don't take a big hit. God, I opened a full case now and I still can't pull shit.
Are you kidding me?
2 Neesmiths.
That's crazy,
Switch it up, Panini.
bro. That's crazy.
Man. One day. I'm still waiting for my big hit.
That Neesmith looks like a different color on the back.
Bro, what an ugly card this is.
Yeah, these will be sold on the next live sale. You're damn right. Maybe not Cherry West. I like Cherry West. We got about, I don't know,
What the fuck is this?
Neesmith is probably like $300. Jerry West, 100. Sigma, you got $30. $30. 25. $20. 10 and 10. Fucking 10.
What is this, bro?
We got about $500 back in cards. That's what we got.
At least it was fun.
Brutal.
Where's the PayPal sign?
It's over here. Guys, honestly though, we're about to hop on Whatnot, so go follow us on Whatnot. 5 minutes till we're live. We still got to end the podcast, so I guess that's
It's a wrap.
that's a wrap, guys.
Usually ends
Podcast
on-
number 6. Usually take a hit. What are you gonna do?